Hi, that's me, just an average guy who was born in 2004, just like the other 133 million people. We grew up in an era of so-called universal abundance. Food can be ordered from the comforts of your own home, brands are so plentiful it makes you dizzy. Our generation lives very well compared to previous generations. We have unlimited access to pleasure, we have no issues with food, we can buy a huge amount of clothes, there is a new iPhone every year, we have access to huge streams of information, we live in abundance, and we should feel happy. But in fact, it's our generation that suffers the highest incidence of depression. It turns out that we mistakenly believed that happiness is about abundance, but in reality, having a lot of things doesn't make us any happier. Camera, likes on my social media feed, new clothes, TikTok feeds, iPhone, alcohol. Corporations and media tell me that I need all the things, because they can make me happy. Instant gratification, the abundance of all those things. The advertisements on every corner, expensive cars, the overabundance of information. All these things make us like drug addicts, who seek this pleasure everywhere, mistakenly believing that they can find happiness in it. In the 21st century, consumption is the new religion. In fact, most of us live by it and see life only in this. In the Middle Ages, people saw the meaning of life in serving God in the hope that they would go to heaven. In the 20th century, people lived by ideas, by ideologies, that supposedly could make this world better. In the 21st century, religion has fallen into the background. More and more people become atheists. Very few people adhere to any ideology. And so what is becoming our meaning of life? It's been taken away from us. The modern way of life has taken away from us the very meaning of life itself. Most people don't know what to strive for, what to find satisfaction in, so they resort to consumption. The only thing they see their meaning in life is to buy things, to buy as many things as possible. People who are deprived of the meaning of life try to find it in this. We see advertisements everywhere, and many of us fall into this disease. People think that doing more pleasurable things makes the happiness hormone flow. Instead of meditating, they prefer to surf social media. Instead of cleaning out their apartments, they buy more stuff. They want consumers to buy as much clothing as quickly as possible. They want to convince us that we have to buy more and more stuff. Not because we need new stuff, but because the stuff you bought 1 month ago is out of style. You're throwing things away not when they are no longer usable, but when they are no longer fashionable. We work all day to buy something that we think will bring us satisfaction and happiness, but after a few days we want a new thing, and it goes on endlessly. If we remove unnecessary things from our lives, remove unnecessary purchases, remove unnecessary applications, unnecessary people, unnecessary experiences, I think our life will not only become better, but will eventually even be able to acquire happiness. Maybe you will be able to push back and really understand what you want. All those clothes you buy, new iPhone every year, the huge number of pairs of shoes, all those videos that you watch on the internet that cause a huge surge of dopamine into your brain. Is that really what you need? Or is it just an illusion? Just a cheap dome of dopamine that clutters your mind? A human creator is inconvenient to society. He doesn't need lawns, shit and cars. Consumptive people, if you get them hooked on the needle of consumption, they will run to the work for another dose. Take loans for things they don't need. Be proud of their new iPhones. Consumerism is an invisible chain around your neck.